I'd like to give you a very warm welcome to Tales Upon a Time and to introduce you to a new friend of mine called Birdham Bear. Birdham Bear was created by Lynn Healy, and if you go onto her website www.birdhambear.com, you will find all sorts of wonderful things there, including books and other resources too. But I'm going to tell you a story today all about Birdham Bear, and it's called Birdham Dream Bear. And the books are all beautifully illustrated. If I show you this one, and there is a picture of Birdham himself, and he is part of today's story. So, if you're sitting comfortably, I'll begin. Birdham Bear was in his favourite place, lying in the garden, looking up at the sky. This time was different, though. He wasn't looking at the clouds. He was looking at the stars. It was night time, and the sky was very dark, and he was snuggled in a big, thick blanket April had given him to keep him warm. "I hope I don't fall asleep," he said to himself, and to any other night creatures that might be listening. Much as he loved the stars and the moon, what he really wanted to see was a shooting star. And he closed his eyes and made a wish that he'd see one tonight. He'd seen lots of pictures, but never a real one. Until now, suddenly a beautiful star with a long tail was streaming across the sky. Birdham jumped up. "My wish has come true already!" And he clapped his paws with excitement. And as he watched, the star changed direction, and it did it again and again and again. He wondered what it was doing, and then he realized it was flying straight towards him. Just as he thought it was going to crash into the ground, it stopped right in front of him. It was very close, very, very, very close. "Hello," he whispered. "Hop on, little bear," the star replied. Birdham reached up, and to his astonishment, the sparkling tail stretched down to him, and it wrapped itself around him and lifted him up. He felt like he was sitting in a soft, squidgy, twinkling armchair. And then the fun really began. They shot through the night sky, getting higher and higher and higher, until Birdham couldn't see the ground anymore. They flew past the moon. "Hello, moon," he called. "Thank you for watching over us every night." And he laughed when she smiled and winked at him. And soon they were surrounded by the dark, dark sky, and all he could see was stars all around him. Still they carried on, way past the stars into complete velvety blackness. "Where are we going?" Birdham asked. "To the place of dreams," the star replied. And before he could ask more questions, he spotted lots of twinkling lights in the distance. They flew on, and soon they were floating among them. They looked so beautiful, like balls of bright light. He reached out, and as he did so, he saw his paw. "My paw is all shiny and twinkling," and he looked down at himself and realized that the rest of him was the same. "I look like a star." "That's right, Birdham. While you're with me, you are a star bear." And he reached out again, and the dream nearest to him gently landed on his paw. Peering into it, he could see a little girl and boy soaring through the air on the back of a huge purple dragon. Oh, he loved dragons and really wanted to join the fun, but he knew it wasn't his dream, so let it float away. All around him, he caught glimpses of different dreams. So many dreams. Happy dreams, funny dreams, sad dreams, scary dreams, and gentle dreams. And then he noticed something else. "What are those?" he asked, pointing to a group of bigger blue lights. "They are wish dreams," the star told him. "If you make a wish for your dream each night, magic can happen while you are asleep. Your dream will show you how you can make your wish come true." Birdham's smile got bigger and bigger. "That is so brilliant!" He then asked so many questions that he didn't notice they had left the place of dreams and started to travel back home. When they stopped, he was surprised to discover that they were hovering just above his garden. "Oh, thank you so much for the magical ride and for showing me where dreams live," he said, hopping down onto the grass. "It was a pleasure, little bear, and when you made your wish to see a shooting star, I heard your call and wanted to come and meet you. Now, before I leave, I have a special gift for you." The star's tail shimmered, and Birdham watched a small object float down and down. Then he saw what it was. "It's a shiny me. It's your dream bear self, the part of you that can travel to the place of dreams." Birdham felt the star smiling at him as he began to fly away. He waved for a long time, watching as it joined all the other stars in the night sky. Padding into the house, he climbed into his lovely warm bed, and he looked at the little dream bear. "If I'm Birdham Bear, you must be Birdham Dream Bear," he said, yawning, just before going to sleep. He made a wish that he would see how he could help other people know about wish dreams. He popped his dream bear under the pillow and fell fast asleep. When he woke up in the morning, he leapt out of bed, laughing, remembering his dream. It had been about lots of tiny, shiny Birdham dream bears all over the world. He had seen people telling them their dream wishes before popping them under their pillows. He had watched the bears travelling to the place of dreams to find the perfect one for them, and he had seen the people waving magic in their dreams. "Everyone can have a Birdham Bear dream to help make their wishes come true," he smiled. April called that breakfast was ready, and he scampered downstairs, eager to tell her all about his adventure with a shooting star.